Hi there, I'm Andri, a physical therapist by profession. Today, we are going to discuss certain items that people who spend time working on their computers often believe are helpful, yet frequently end up being detrimental. This, of course, is about the hand gripper, finger cracking, and also the legendary straighten my back, because something is clicking in there. We will also touch upon the gym, as many people assume they are going to sculpt their physique, but instead they often end up causing nerve impingement. Let's start. The hand gripper. Harm or benefit? Most people who sit at a computer at home have this cool gripper that costs 99 hryvnias, and they think that when they train with it, they are helping themselves. The problem is that we do not need to strengthen our grip. On the contrary, we need to relax the muscles that are already overstrained. By using this hand gripper, you are inadvertently tightening the exact same muscle groups that are engaged during mouse or keyboard operation. As a result, we get even worse blood supply as well as pressure, which subsequently leads to carpal tunnel syndrome. If you work at a computer, don't squeeze but stretch instead. That is, instead of squeezing, do more opening of the hands, move them, try to stretch. Add movement, not strength. The gym after the office can also be a source of harm. Many people say, okay, I won't squeeze the gripper, I'll go to the gym. And this is where it starts, my friend. Push harder, come on. Let's load up 120 kilograms on the bench press. These pectoral muscles are already shortened precisely because you spend time working at a computer. When you continue to build them up, they shorten, pulling your shoulders forward and consequently placing pressure on those same nerves and blood vessels. The resulting consequences include headaches, tingling sensations in your fingers and hands, shoulder pain, and you feel completely lost as to how to position that arm. It feels like it's foreign. However, if you choose to go to the gym, focus your efforts on the opposing movements, opening up the chest, improving scapular mobility, and strengthening your back muscles. But the best thing is to work with a professional trainer, because strength without balance is even more problems. Now, let's address the favorite question I receive from every person consulting a physical therapist. Is cracking your knuckles harmful? Finger cracking is normal. Gases that form in the joint are released. It is in no way your bones or other structures that are cracking, which could get damaged. And as long as you are not doing it through pain, it is normal. If you are doing it through pain, see a doctor. The myth about arthritis from this cracking. One doctor cracked his knuckles for 60 years, several times a day, and nothing changed. He did not get arthritis. Therefore, there is no established link suggesting that cracking your fingers will lead to significant joint issues later in life. Feel free to crack them, but just make sure you don't aggravate your colleagues' nerves in the process. Can you crack your back? Remember how, as children, you would walk on your parents or uncles and it seemed like they felt better. You heard a crack and everyone was happy. In reality, this can end in real trouble, a serious injury where you simply won't be able to walk. Therefore, if you feel the need to adjust your back, the absolute limit of what you should attempt is consulting a qualified specialist who can apply these necessary manual techniques correctly and safely, ensuring no harm comes to your body or overall health. When someone performs an adjustment on your back and you feel immediate relief, believing the disc has relocated correctly, that perception is often inaccurate. It is merely the release of built-up pressure or gas from within your joints, particularly the facet joints. However, if this procedure is performed by someone unprofessional, like your friend you usually grab a beer with, it risks resulting in nerve impingement or even a complete severance of a nerve fiber. The resulting consequence is that your legs may lose function. Manual therapy is not about having your friend stand behind you and forcefully lift you up to create a sound. Manual therapy is defined by the precise, nuanced work of a specialist who has dedicated many years to mastering this skill. Therefore, if your goal is to genuinely realign that disc and avoid needing a wheelchair in the future, consult a qualified specialist. To summarize, the gripper is not for everyone, especially if you work at a computer. The gym is great, but train what has been neglected, not what is already tight. Cracking fingers is fine, but only if it doesn't hurt, and the legendary straighten my back. This can be done, but only by a professional, because the best shape is not the bicep, but a back that doesn't hurt. These were tips from a physical therapist. Pay attention to your body's signals rather than falling for common myths. Intelligent movement represents an investment that guarantees returns.